Happy New Year! Hey guys, so I wanted to start the year with some encouragement. If you check out my other video, I have some encouragement for just general really, and just faith life, faith talk, and a few scriptures to encourage you. But today I wanted to come with some natural hair encouragement. I'm so excited for the plans for this year in regards to our hair. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of encouragement and tips and just refocus and reminders of things that we've spoken about in the past. So let's get started. Number one, learn to love your hair. Now, there's so many different textures of hair, and over the years I've realized that God has blessed me with a texture that He feels was best for me. And instead of asking Him, which I used to do, why didn't you create my hair like this? Why is my hair so this and that? I learned to love it. And when you love something, you look after it, you embrace it, and you just nurture it and take care of it, and you want the best of it. So just learn to love your hair. Take the time out to look after it and practice what's best for you, and when you master it and your hair starts looking after you as well, that's when love will flow. But first of all, just understand that God made us unique, and we don't need to be like anyone else in order to fit in. Just be yourself and embrace it. Another big one is to develop your own hair routine. Now, you guys that have been watching me have probably noticed that I've tried so many different things in my natural hair journey alone, talk less of my texturized and my relaxed. But with my natural hair journey, I've tried so many different things that have been going on, and it's only now that I'm beginning to slow down. One minute I'm talking about water only routine, the next I'm talking about I don't even know what, and that was my own individual experimenting. I wanted to do it, but I know that the kind of people you are, very independent people that know what they're doing and will only do something that I'm doing if it works for them, if it sounds like it's something that they've been wanting to do. I know that you guys are not follow people, so I'm glad I have some strong ladies following me. But there's so many things going out there, so many trends, and I just advise you to do your own thing, girl. Do your own thing and practice, experiment, and learn. A big one is patience. It's just as simple as that. There's no shortcuts to long, healthy hair. There's so many videos on YouTube how to grow long hair. You just need to be careful, because one minute someone's saying this works, the next they're saying that works. And I've seen so many crazy and smelly things that people are doing in order to get long hair, and I'm just like, okay, we just need to chill a little bit. Now, I don't really go overboard when it comes to hair growth. I like to say exercise, healthy eating, those are my vitamins. I don't take any vitamins. I'm not into any hype. I just want to be honest, have integrity, grow my hair, and encourage you. So patience. Definitely stick to what works in terms of products. You have your staples, you have things that you swear by, and your holy grails and all that business. But I would say have a little bit of fun experimenting, and that's what I do. I'm not a product junkie, but I enjoy trying out products, but I'm very careful with it. I'm always just okay, let me do my research, and why am I buying this product, and what do I need it for? Very, very careful. But I think that it's safe to say that I'll have a few more product reviews this year, but it won't be crazy. Understand that not every trend works. I've had this scalp invigorator for a year or something, and I haven't actually shown it to you or done anything on it because I just don't understand how. I don't understand. Okay, I understand that it works for some people, but okay, me putting this on my head, I don't know. I just don't understand. I was doing it. Maybe I need a bit of practice, but what I will say is that I've been using my hands to massage my scalp, to wash my hair for years, and just because this device has come into my life, it's not to say that it's really going to change that. So I've been very baffled. That's why I haven't done a video on it. I've been very baffled as to how this thing is supposed to improve my hair routine, my cleansing routine, because my cleansing routine with my fingers is fine. So yeah, just be careful with what you follow and what you buy, and just understand that sometimes people are honest about products and stuff, but I don't really see the hype. and I'm not trying to discourage you. If you want to try it, you can try it, and I will be practicing, and maybe I'll come up with a different response, but right now that's how I feel. Now, some people are going back to chemicals, and the way I see it is, do what you want with your hair, sister girl. Like, no hate and no discrimination. I've been there before. When I wanted to do relax, I was relaxed. When I wanted to be texturized, I was texturized. No one could tell me anything. People did comment, but that was what I wanted to do. So I'm just making that very clear. But that's what it is. I just want to make the point clear that it's chemicals, and you need to be careful with what you're putting in your hair, because what we put on our skin or on our scalp will travel throughout the bloodstream, and I do truly believe that it is linked to health issues. I do, and that's why I'm quite careful with what I use. Not everything is 100% natural, but I'm very conscious and careful with that. It's not to say that we should look down on people that make those choices, as if to say we haven't made them before, but when you know better, you do better. Now, my point is that do not be discouraged. Okay, you shouldn't put your faith in a YouTuber, and I know you know this, but you shouldn't put your faith in a YouTuber and then get disappointed or get too attached to their hair journey, and then when they change it, you feel so discouraged. And another thing I will say is that if you do want to relax your hair, I don't think it should be a case of, okay, my hair is hard to manage, my hair is this and my hair is that, and it's all these negative connotations linked to natural hair, because it's just like, well, our hair is very manageable because I've shown you how manageable it is, and you just need to learn how to manage it. And there's no excuse, because we live in an age where it's all over the internet, it's everywhere. Like, people are embracing their hair, learning how to look after it, and actually growing it to long length. So it's not impossible, and I'm going to show you that it is very possible. I'm going to unsubscribe. Yeah, you can unsubscribe. I mean, I've unsubscribed from certain channels, especially when it's a thing of I'm going natural because my hair is too, and then insert negative connotation here. Like, it shouldn't be like that, It really shouldn't, because our hair, we've been able to show you that our hair isn't unmanageable, and it doesn't take much to, but there's this stigma, there's this ignorance in the black community with many people that I know. Oh, I don't have the strength you have, I don't have the gift you have. I mean, it's just the way our hair naturally grows, and that's why I have my heart set on normalized natural hair, which is my Instagram page. Could possibly turn into a business, because it's like normalized natural hair. Like, it's not alien. We shouldn't still be having this conversation, but we do still have a lot of work to do. Like, why can't it just be normal and a done thing to just rock your natural hair, look after it, and have knowledge? Knowledge is power. 2014 was about discovery. This was the year that I big chopped, and I had my TWA, and it was just my first time ever having my natural hair out and doing things with it, and it was my discovery time. I did twist outs, I did all types of stuff, and just rocking it, getting used to the look, and just understanding how to look after it. 2015 was like experiments and fails. I think that was when, yeah, I did the water only routine. I did all types of stuff, tried certain products, and failed in some ways. My hair dried out because it didn't work out for certain things. So that was me having my experimental time and just really understand it. 2016 for me, for my hair journey, was about, the question was posed, what actually works, So I did a few things, certain hairstyles. I was playing in it a lot, I would say, where the first half of the year, like, I did quite a lot with it. Like, every day I would moisturize and seal. Then I started being conscious of my porosity, and I learned that I don't have to moisturize and seal every day. So I learned what worked. Then when I had my trim back in August, I believe, I just hardly did much to my hair and just really learned, okay, this is actually what works. Washing my hair once a week, it doesn't have to be twice. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Leaving it in a style that I can carry through for 5 days till my next wash day, and learning actually what works. So what's 2017 about for me? Well, since I have done all the experimenting and the planing my hair and just learning what works, now I will say the focus is on protective styling. Now, I found the style that works for me, which is beyond twists. And the problem was that, okay, I was doing twists with my natural hair, right? You guys know that. And I was having the problem that every time I washed it, it would get like, because my hair is quite soft and moisturized and quite well looked after, very healthy hair, which I'm proud of. And I'm proud of actually throughout the whole time. I think what saved me and the reason why I've still got edges and length is because I've had a good routine. I've been consistent with that routine, moisturizing, deep conditioning weekly, trimming when needed. That has been, I've been on top of my hair game for as long as I've started, and that is something I'm very proud of. I have spent most of these 3 years now, it's going to be 3 years in April, excited, just doing the most really, for lack of better words. But this year I'm going to just slow it down a bit and continue with the whole pace of once a week, you know, and protective styling. Now what I plan to do is that I'm going to do yarn twists when I want to put my hair in twist instead of twisting with my natural hair. If you guys have noticed, in the past I will twist my hair every few weeks, and that's what I'll just continue doing. The only difference will be is that I'll be using yarn to do it now. So this is a keeper, but it's only been 2 weeks now, so let's see how it goes. But I've been able, I've washed my hair twice and it's been fine, like it's been neat. And that's the problem I had when I did twist in my natural hair. It would just be so soft and it will start to look a bit older, and it'll just be like sad for me because I spent time on it and I washed my hair. Now it's kind of, so this is gonna be interesting, but my plan is just to focus on doing things differently to get results. Let's see the pace that it will take, but my plan is to kind of have my hair like this for 4 to 6 weeks, take it out, have a few weeks of doing protective styles that last for 5 days, then pull it back in and still have fun with my hair, but do things a bit differently and take it slower. So I hope you guys are feeling encouraged. What are your plans for 2017? Let me know. I love to hear it. And yeah, I'm excited. I want to get this growth, girl. I really want to get this growth, but it's not the end of the world, like, you know, as long as we're looking after our hair. But I want to get this growth, so let's do it, guys. I'm ready. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless. Bye. Trying to figure out